Here we go. Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Marcus. All right, this will be an exciting morning, and in a moment you'll see why. So, let's see who here wants to make money with trading. Type in a yes in the chat box if you want to make money with trading. All right, and who here wants to make enough money so that you can generate a part-time or maybe even a full-time income? Exactly. And who wants to make so much money with trading that you can travel the world and live the lifestyle you always dreamed about? Absolutely. Okay, so how many of you want to get as much as possible out of our short time together this morning? Yes, I want that for you because for most of you here with us today, this is going to be a long-term relationship between us. I promise you. Once you show once I show you how simple this is, once I show you an easy way to trade, once you realize that this actually works, once you realize that you can do this too, once you see that this can give you the freedom you want, you will want to hang out with me for a lifetime. I promise you that. All right, so here's what we are going to do today. Today, we're going to talk about the difference between a trading strategy and a trading plan. Because a trading plan, a solid trading plan, is the cornerstone of every successful trader's business. Okay, so in a moment you'll learn the 7 important components of a powerful trading plan, and of course we're looking at the markets live. Sounds good? All right, let's do it. So let's see what is moving the markets this morning. Oh, before we do this, really quick, did you see the announcement that I sent out yesterday? So tomorrow, here, live in Coffee with Marcus, I will reveal the craziest thing I've ever done, the craziest deal for you. And so you want to be here absolutely tomorrow morning live. As you can see, in 23 hours, 57 minutes, I'm going to reveal what I'm going to do for the next few days, and you don't want to miss it. So absolutely be here. So what's dominating the news this morning? Dominating the news this morning is North Korea. So yesterday we heard the news that North Korea can now put nuclear warheads inside their missiles, and this is when President Trump said that they will respond or unleash fire and fury, and this is when North Korea responded again and threatened a missile strike on Guam. So this is what this morning is moving the markets, because of course this is concerning traders. So if you look at the upper row here, in the upper left-hand side, we have the E-mini S&P. E-mini S&P down 0.3%. As you can see, it was much worse, bouncing a little bit back. The Nasdaq down 0.65%, and the Dow hanging in there with only 0.18%. However, if you look at gold in the bottom middle and at bonds in the bottom right, you see that this is the safe haven. And gold is on the rise this morning, up 1.24% from yesterday's close. And also the bonds are up almost 1% this morning, more than a full point. So this is where traders are concerned. Money is moving into the safe havens. What's crude oil doing? Well, crude oil doing is on the rise here as well, attacking the $50 mark again. So in the lower left, you see crude oil. And overnight, as you can see, it has been nicely moving up. So right now we are up 3/4 of a percentage point at 49.50 a barrel. And crude oil is trying another attack towards the $50 a barrel mark. Let's take a quick look at crude oil. As you can see, the $50 a barrel have been a little bit challenging for crude oil. So let me just bring this up here, CL3. This is where we want to look at crude oil here on daily charts really quick. So this is the daily chart of crude oil. And as you can see right here is the $50 mark. And you see crude oil has been trading just slightly above $50, but $50 definitely has been some sort of resistance for crude oil. There's no surprise. Usually round numbers are resistance for crude oil. So if you look here at the 48 level, this has been acted almost as support here, as you can see. So right now, crude oil stuck between 48 and $50, and this morning another attempt to crack the $50 a barrel here. So let's see what's happening there. All right, so this is what's going on here live in the markets, and we will see how everything develops today with the threat of North Korea possibly launching missile attacks here. We will see what happens here throughout the day. But right now, let's talk about the difference between a trading strategy and a trading plan. Who knows who knows the difference? Who knows the difference between a trading strategy and a trading plan? Anybody? Any ideas? Okay. Let's see. Let me open the questions box here. Oh yeah, they're coming. Okay. Wow, we have some professionals in here. So there's some good answers in here. First of all, let's talk about. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's talk about a trading strategy. Okay, a trading strategy tells you first when to enter, okay, and secondly when to exit. So this is the main goal of a trading strategy. And when to enter, this is where the trading strategy, we can specify it a little bit more. This is when we talk about the trading times in case you're day trading, okay? If you're swing trading, this doesn't matter. But when you're day trading, you want to specify during what times you're entering. And then, of course, you want to know what conditions need to be met, okay, in order to enter. Now, conditions can be based on candlestick formations. It can be based on strategies, indicators, for example. As you know, for day trading, we like to use Bollinger Bands, RSI, and MACD. For our PowerX strategy that we use for swing trading stocks and options, we like to use stochastics, RSI, and MACD. So this is when you want to say, okay, which conditions have to be met before you enter a trade? And then, of course, we want to specify when to exit. So this is what a trading strategy tells you, when to exit. And here you want to know when to exit with a loss. So where do you place your stop loss? And where do you put your profit target? And as you can see, a trading strategy only has a very few simple components. However, this is where most traders are already struggling. See, most traders try to specify a trading strategy, but then in the heat of the moment, they override it and they go with their gut. So right now, for example, they might look at, let's just pick a random market here, crude oil, and let's say, oh my gosh, this is an awesome retracement. Let's just go long here because now it will continue to go up, right? So they're not following their plan. It is very important, or their strategy, it's very important that you know exactly when to enter in terms of trading times and what exact conditions, and this is where, let me be very specific, exact conditions. And exact conditions means that, for example, you say, okay, the RSI need to be below or need to be above 70, that the MACD needs to be above the zero line and the signal line, so that you're crystal clear of when to enter. No room for interpretation. You see, your trading strategy should be written in such a way that when you and I look together at the market, we come to the same conclusion. We know exactly when to enter. We know exactly where to place a stop loss and a profit target. And believe me, I'm seeing a lot of trading plans. Now, I'm seeing a lot of great trading plans or trading strategies here, but I'm also seeing a lot of trading strategies where there's still room for wiggle room, right? Room for interpretation. No room for interpretation. This is very, very important, whether you're looking at a trading strategy or a trading plan. No room for interpretation. Now, but let's talk about a trading plan. A trading plan is more comprehensive. A trading plan has 7 elements. Oops. And we want to call this a trading plan. So there we go. Let's take a look at these 7 elements. The first element is that you specify the markets. Let me just put it like this: the markets you want to trade. Okay, so this could be that you say, you know what, I'm only trading US options, or you're saying I'm trading stocks that have a daily volume of more than 200,000 shares, or you're saying that I'm trading binary options on the following instruments. Okay, so you're very specific about the markets you want to trade. If you're day trading, you're saying, okay, I want to trade the mini S&P, I want to trade crude oil, I want to trade bonds. So you, again, be very, very specific. No room for interpretation. And then if there are certain markets that you don't want to trade, so again, let me bring up the 6 markets that you see here: E-mini S&P, E-mini Nasdaq, E-mini Dow, then we have crude oil, gold, and the bonds. If you only focus on 2 markets, if you only look at the E-mini S&P and crude oil, okay, get rid of all other markets. They don't help you. They're just too tempting to override your plan here. Making sense? Okay, so the first is the markets you want to trade. The second thing that you need to specify is the time frame. Time frame you want to trade. What do I mean by this? Well, this could be on 5-minute bars, it could be range bars, it could be on daily bars, right? You have to be very specific. Again, no room for interpretation. What exactly do you want to do? If you choose to swing trade and look at daily charts, you have absolutely no business looking at the markets intraday, because then you only are concerned what the markets are doing at the end of the day. So you only analyze the markets there, right? So be very specific of what exactly you want to trade, the time frame that you want to trade. Now, the next is that you specify the strategies you want to trade. And now you see where there's the difference between a trading strategy and a trading plan, right? So a trading strategy just tells you when to enter and when to exit. The trading plan tells you the markets you want to trade, the time frame, and the strategies you want to trade. So this could be that you say, for example, okay, when day trading, I'm trading the Seahawk strategy, and let's say I'm trading the boomerang strategy. So this is something, Seahawk, let me specify this here, okay, where you say I'm trading these 2 strategies. If you're trading on daily charts, you could say, all right, I'm trading Power X Analyzer and I'm trading something else, or not, right? Or it is just one strategy. So it can be one strategy, it can be multiple strategies. And again, just focus on these strategies then and nothing else, okay? So number 4, this is when now, of course, you specify the exact entry rules, because a trading strategy is part of your trading plan. So in your trading plan, you specify the entry rules, okay? And step number 5, you also specify the exit rules. And same applies here. When to enter, the trading times, the exact conditions of when you enter, and the exit rules, when to exit, you specify the stop loss and the profit target. Making sense? So far, so good? Are you with me? All right, good, fantastic. All right, cool. So let's move on to step number 6. Step number 6 is other rules. So what do I mean by other rules? What could this be? This is where, for example, when you're day trading, okay, how to handle economic reports. Okay, as you know, there are some economic reports that are being released during the trading times. For me, as a rule, I do not trade 5 minutes before and after a major economic report. And I'm specifying what is a major economic report. Well, these are the reports that are flagged as red at Forex Factory. We'll talk about the economic calendar here another day. So I have a blockout window of 10 minutes, 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after an economic report. Other rules is, for example, where you say how to trade around holidays. Okay, So as an example, one was recently, we had 4th of July. 4th of July was on a Tuesday, okay? So trading before Tuesday when the markets are closed on Monday is extremely thin. So for me, I do not trade a day before a major holiday. I also do not trade the Friday after Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday. I do not trade the Friday after Thanksgiving. The markets are just too thin. So also here you want to specify if you do have any daily or weekly goals. Okay, what are your daily and weekly goals? What do you do once you achieved your daily goal? For me, most of the times I recommend keep trading on a simulator, stay sharp, right? But once you have achieved your daily goal, don't give them the money back. I mean, keep the money. You see, the secret to success with trading is making money and keeping it, not giving it back to the markets, right? So this is where you specify trading goals. The other thing is also, okay, how to handle distractions. What happens if you know that while you're trading something else happens? Let's say right now it is 8:35 and you know at 9 o'clock you have to do something. You have to be somewhere. You have to do a call and it is right dead smack in your trading time. What do? How do you handle this? You see, for me, if I cannot focus on my trading uninterrupted because I only trade for an hour, if I can't do that, well, then I'm not trading on this particular day. See, these are the other rules that you need to specify of basically, long story short, of when to trade and when not to trade. And that is very, very important, and you got to stick to the rules. All right. Step number 7, final step, what do you need here in the trading plan is the money management approach that you're using. So this defines, which basically tells you the position size. How many contracts are you trading? Are you trading 1 contract, 2, 3 contracts? How much are you risking when you're trading stocks? How much are you risking when you're trading options? When do you increase your position size? When do you decrease your position size? Okay, so this is the 7th very important element that you want to specify here. So again, brief recap. Let's talk about difference between a trading strategy and a trading plan. A trading strategy only, and I put this in air quotations here, specify when to enter and when to exit, and yet this is where most traders struggle. However, truly professional traders have a trading plan with these 7 elements. First of all, the markets you want to trade. Second, the time frame you want to trade. Third, the strategies, if you trade multiple strategies you want to trade. Then we have the exit rule, the entry rules. Then step number 5 are the exit rules. Step number 6, other rules, which basically tell you exactly when to trade and when not to trade. And step number 7, the money management approach. This is how a trading plan looks like. And you know what? We do believe, I do believe we have a trading plan for you. So if somebody from my team is here in the chat, I do believe at rockwelltrading.com/trading plan. If you could double check, we have a template for you that you can download if you want to, that helps you probably filling out the trading plan. So let's see if we can post it here in the chat. We will do this here in just a few minutes. We'll just double check the URL, making sure that it is the right one. And this way you can get a Word document, and the Word document already has these sections in there that you can easily fill it out. All right, good. Is this helpful? Of course it is, right? Okay, thanks for the great feedback. All right, for those of you here, and there is the link that has been posted, and let me post this right here on the document as well. So under rockwelltrading.com /trading plan. Okay, this is where you can download a template of the trading plan. All right, so for those of you who are watching the recording, I will stop the recording here right now. For those of you who are here live, I will hang out for a few more minutes, answer your questions, chat a little bit with you, because I want to encourage you to join us here live. So if you're watching the recording, please just put it on the calendar, 8:20 Central Time every morning. As you can see this morning, 20-minute session. It's an awesome session. I believe it's awesome. I love doing it here. And please join us live. All right, for those of you here live, I'm going to answer some of your questions here right